Hey everybody, Radaman here for another episode of CI Survivors. So, I received a lot, and I mean a lot, of good tips from you guys. So I'm going to go over them while the game runs slowly. Going to have everyone drop their flak vests. So the Jesse has mentioned Condor put on a no parka right at the end of that episode. So I'm going to go ahead and fix that. No more using this parka. So I have them. Where are they? Dumping their vests out. As you can hear, the chunk of them dropping vests. All right, so for more tips, let's go. Kudzu Haiku mentioned, why haven't I sandbagged the insides of my walls? I really like this tip. So this tip is basically saying the raiders will hug the wall, which does more damage to this wall, and possibly use the end of the wall. Although I don't think anything... That might be... that's inside of sniper range. So yeah, they can use this as cover unless I sandbag it like that. And he also mentioned that I can possibly create a sandbag maze to lead them to traps. And I like that, and I might use that in the future. So I'm going to set up said sandbag wall. Another tip. John Jay mentioned that hard to see things on the map I can just drop plans on. Now, in my normal videos that aren't sea ice, where I do deep drilling, I usually mark the deep drills with little stockpile zones. So what I'll do is I'll say, like, this area, if we don't allow anything, and I'll say, like, steel 1. And then I know it's a steel deep drill. And that way I don't have to install a new drill every time to try to figure out, what kind of resources in there. But plans work for just alerting me that there's something, a point of interest out there. And I like that tip too. Okay, so for more tips. Also, setting travel and home food restrictions. I would do that to prevent my guys from trying to eat survival meals when they're home, but I would absolutely forget that just two enemies? That's really extremely easy to beat. And maybe I'll want to go do that because they have mortars, which means they have resources. So back what I was trying to say, yeah, that's a really good idea, but the trouble is I would absolutely forget about the food restriction, and then I would make the caravan starve. But if I was a smart man, I would do that. The Axelis said that I should destroy the tribal weapons, and at the end of this episode, if I haven't gotten anyone to purchase these tribal weapons, they are definitely going to one big pile outside my base, and I'll throw a Molotov at them and cackle as they burn. Danny Lee came up with an idea for me to train shooting effectively, especially now that I have a shield belt, wherever that shield belt is. There it is. Where one person wears a shield belt and the other one shoots them with an auto pistol. The auto pistol shoots it's kind of the fastest for its inaccuracy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make an auto pistol, but I'm going to set the crafting skill to 8 or less. And that way, let's look at the work. Kuro is a crafter who is at 7 skill. He's going to make a crummier auto pistol than Serra, and we don't want a good one. We don't want an accurate one. We want to be able to go to max range and shoot a teammate wearing a shield belt. And I think this is a way to do it because in this patch, I don't think shooting stationary spots works. And if it does work, it's certainly not effective because I stood there trying to plug bullets into into a crafting spot and nothing happened. Absolutely nothing happened. Also, she said that I should use pemmican over rice for for creating chem fuel, and I just fixed that. One of Daz said to make the north wall uniform, I should use a bridge. I like that. I should have thought of that. But I'm going to forbid it for now because it's just too cold to be doing that kind of stuff at the moment. Okay, other tips. Yeah, and that's pretty much all the tips I got for this episode. Alright, so we're building this beautiful sandbag wall thing. I think what I need to do here is change this auto door here to be stone. And the reason for it is when steel auto doors open faster than stone ones, and as a result, both sets of doors are open together, and that's not good. So, how much limestone do I have? I was using marble, actually. How much marble do I have? I have, like, no marble. Alright, I'm going to do this in lime. I'm going to change around the front entrance just a little bit to accommodate the changes I want to make so that we can stay a little bit warmer, because we're opening both doors at the same time, and I don't really like that. You guys botching construction like crazy. As you can see, just having minor hypothermia makes it immediately pretty difficult to not botch. Okay, so let's replace this with a limestone door. Trying to do it in such a way that I don't end up having a giant gaping hole in my base. Alright, so the retaining wall is done. I don't want them destroying that until Kiro's done with the door. He's probably getting pretty... No, he's not cold yet. I mean, he's cold, but not critically. Just gonna have him warm up real quick, the old-fashioned way, while Serra does it. Okay. Alright. So now we ended up with more space. Which will allow for more defenders to be there if we need them to be. And then a second limesteel auto door. It's going to be a little uglier. I'm going to put it up here so that there's very low chance of both doors being open at the same time. It's the little things, right? Four types of recreation. Okay, we're good. We have like 5 or 6. Alright, so that's a slightly better kill box. Now, of course, a V kill box is more efficient, but whatever. The one we have is the one we have. And then another thing I can do, given I don't have a lot of silver, is I want to floor up this area around here too, so I can traverse around my base kill box more efficiently. But we don't exactly have the resources for it at the moment. Alright, smelt weapon. Gonna smelt even the longswords. Alright, soon we're going to have, yeah, left unburied. That's exactly what I thought was going to have happen. Alright, so we made that auto pistol. Ray gun is up here. I'm coming, Ray Ray. Ooh, we're having a party. And obviously I'm not in attendance. So if we need more steel, we could break down these cryo ship cryo sleep, and we could regain steel that way. Just trying to brainstorm ways to do it. It's one of the first parties we've had. So let's check this front door now. Open. Oh no, they open at the same time still. Well, it's better than it was. It's not perfect, but there's more space down there now. Well, fire foam popper paying off. Fortunately, I don't exactly have the materials to replace it yet. Which is kind of funny. I'm that low on steel. Unless I go ahead and break the ship sleep down. But I don't think I'll be doing that. Where are you going? Oh. There's a lot of cleaning involved when that goes kaboom. Alright. I think the base is in a good place. Obviously our party was ended early due to an explosion. Now, tomorrow morning, I am going to see about training some shooting. Where is that auto pistol? Let's go ahead and weapon storage for ranged, include auto pistol. And actually, while we're at it, oops, include the shield belt too, just so that I have a spot for them. It should be its own thing, its own area, but it doesn't really matter as long as it's separated out of the main stockpile. So there's the shield belt. I'm really curious, where did this auto pistol go? We had one, right? Alright, we need to do some cooking. Oh, you know what? I bet I smelted it. That's where it went. Damn it. Well, I guess I'll just have to make another one. Let's hope it's a lower quality one than the first one I made. We need the steel, so sorry, Mr. Sculpture, but we're gonna cancel you. We really need, like, bulk goods to visit us. Dangerously need that. Alright, so he's carrying a normal quality auto pistol. Alright, so the way this is going to work is home and Kuro. Kuro is the worst, so home. Alright, Condor, go wear the shield belt. And stand here. Stand. Maybe we'll do this out in the cold. So I'm going to have him queue up to stand there. And then Kuro, you suck at shooting, so you stand here. Your max range is pretty far. Okay. So let's go stand here and here. Doing this inside would be better. So he might hit some wind turbines, but basically the idea is there's very little collateral damage given that Condor has a shield belt on. Maybe I'll do this in the kill box because it seems like we're just doing unnecessary rubble and damage to our turbines and stuff. And the kill box was actually designed for this. You made the mess, you clean it up. No, stop that. Alright, Kuro, Condor. Let's go do this again. You're both warm? Nope. Kuro's not warm yet. Hang on there, Condor. Hang on there, cowboy. Alright, Condor will go stand here, Kuro here. He's so inaccurate, he's hitting all sorts of stuff. But we'll let it ride. Don't hit Serra. Alright, obviously we'll do it shooting out that way next time. That gave us a good 1,000. A little bit of shooting practice, and I'll shoot this way next time so I don't bust the walls. Of course, if we wanted construction skill, that would also work. Slowly destroying our own walls. But yeah. So that's a neat little trick. Look at all these dusters I've made. If only I could get Randy to come buy them. Randy. We've got a lot of Psych IT now. Alright, they have nothing better to do, so Go Juice production. I think now that I've Go Juice, I'm done. I don't think they're really... Let me double check. There's really nothing I want or need here. Oh, beer brewing. Might as well. I have some work. Alright, so now there's really no way to make a mess. I'm going to create a little stockpile stand here for future reference. Alright, they're both getting hypothermia, so let's send them inside. Cure actually got a pretty negative mood shooting at a teammate. Wow, you really got cold. So yeah, that's it's one way to level it up. And if we look, yeah, we're getting there. Condor is still warming up though. Alright, doing it again. Glutton for punishment. Man, that stand here is actually not that visible, given that it is, like, snow-colored. Peace stocks. Couldn't the peace stocks be a little closer? Alright. This is big news here. We are getting rid of our benches. And that reclaims a lot of resources. And what I'll do is I will build up another auto pistol here, so we can train 2 at once. So now our hospital is can't tell which way that is facing. Spacious. Pigskin chair. What gets used the most? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to just break down some of the other ones. Inspired surgery. Well, that's good. Okay, so our backup batteries are now soundly separated from the grid. And I'm going to make 3 auto pistols so we can have a trainer and some victims. I will allow 1. Okay, that's normal quality. And Serra can even train 2. Oh, we aren't making dusters because... Oh, we have 2 shy of enough cloth. Okay. Ooh, a siege. Well, they're screwed. It's way too cold for them to be sieging. But what I will do is I will set the weapons on right. Oh, let's allow charged rifles here too. Ranged and charged lances, rather, not rifles. Actually, auto pistols for them are fine. I'm going to send Serra and Condor out now. I'm not even going to worry about armor. The hypothermia is going to kill these guys. That is how sure I am. Actually, you know what? I'm not even going to send them out yet, because I want them to pot in their stuff before I mess with them. So go about your business. There we go. Yep, they're assaulting the colony, and they're going to be fleeing in just a moment. Guess I didn't check their weapons. No, nothing scary. Alright, let's chase him down. Ooh, good shot. Because we want to be stripping that. Check my own health. I need to be turning around soon. But that's a lot of steel and shells and all sorts of good things. Oh, you brought some ambrosia with you. Alright, I'm going to set Mr. Condor up to start caravanning back. Actually, let me check their health. Still Shiver. She needs to be turning around, but I'm going to have her strip the last two. Condor will do a quick little caravan gather. Alright, and then let's go ahead and haul just a stack of that. I gotta make sure to forbid all this. I don't want them piecemeal hauling anything. It's way too cold, way too far. Well, it's a poor parka. C'est la vie. What are you guys doing? You are hauling... What did I miss? I missed something out. Here it is. Oh, you're hauling the whole pond? Go ahead, turn around. Alright, I'll have these guys haul in a second. I just need them to warm up. And we did get a meteorite of slate. Okay. Alright, let's restrict everyone to warmth, except for Serra. She still needs to haul. Okay, that apparently doesn't work when you're forming a caravan. Restrict lifted. Alright, gonna wait for the hypothermia to wear off. Of both of them. Alright, Kira I'll start sending out. We won't have enough room for all this stuff, I don't think. I keep saying that, and then I keep making room. But this is sort of break the bank levels of stuff here. Still hypothermic. There we go. Home is good to go. Oh, they're gonna want to wear that synth thread, aren't they? I can picture it now. Home is wearing a heavy wool parka, so he's gonna be cold soon. So I'll have him haul less. What is she doing? I need to have her warm up. Ooh, a beautiful aurora. Alright, as long as we're making these runs, might as well try to get everything that's up here. There's another shield belt too. That's not what I meant to hit. Damn it. Alright, are you still hypothermic? Okay. Done. Holm is seriously hypothermic. Yeah, I can see that coming. I should have had them drop their sniper rifles, but oh well. Yep, we are officially just about out of room. Alright, Condor is done with that. How shivery. You're not that cold. All the stuff we couldn't carry, I'll just forbid. We did a pretty good job of stripping that down quick. Why are you doing that? You're not part... Oh, Jesus Christ. He's not part of a caravan. Why is he moving out of the map? You're gonna lose fingers, buddy. Okay, they're all being a little dumb right now, which I don't understand. So I'm gonna force them all to keep warm. Oh, yeah, I know what's going on. Wait, I have a stockpile out here? Alright, lift the restrictions, forbid the door. That'll keep everyone well behaved. Not sure what all just happened. Seemed a little strange. Alright, I am... Ooh, an excellent sculpture. Nice. Very nice indeed. Alright, so this Tukir has to go. Alright, I think it's time to get rid of the crappy bows. So, copy settings, paste setting. In here, we're going to want normal or lower of great bows, recurve bows, short bows, and that's what we'll start with. Oh, probably clubs too. Alright, so we gotta lift that. I'm gonna put this as close to the base as possible for minimum distance hauling. Alright, we do have some steel now, so what I'm going to do is let's just get some concrete up in this spot here. And then, just because it pains me to see them do so many trips, although I don't really have much else to do, Miss Sarah, would you be so kind as to dump... Oh, what? Yeah. I made a comment about how they would want to wear the synth thread, and then it didn't dawn on me to prohibit it, because I'm a genius. Nice. I should also load Pillaged in as well, as they are not exactly that great. Those are close enough. Wait, poor auto pistol. I like that. Those are going to be nice. Alright, let's get the last few pillars. There's one. And then we'll get burning. Alright, so you, my little miss, will need some Molotovs. Let's allow this door to close. Yes, I could have let it deteriorate, but come on, people. You all want to see fire, right? I certainly do. Nice. Oh, there's a sandstone club out there that's not gonna go bye-bye. I think that, let's look at our wealth. Well, the problem is we just brought in all this raider crap. Oh, that's weird. It's like, wealth, where'd it go? Okay, orders. Remove plans? There's still stuff out here that we'll want eventually. Alright, now we're all concreted up for much faster moving. Alright, so let's see. Auto pistol, and Condor with the shield belt. And we have a lot of idle pawns. So, let's go have some weird fun, right? Don't do this at home. I think what I'll do is sandstone. Sandstone kind of sucks. Okay, we're starting to get hypothermia. Let's get them all in. Nah, I mean, yeah. No, I'm not going to put any cover out there. No place to store it. Alright, so we have a poor auto pistol, a normal one, a normal one. Let's start replacing the normal ones with these poor ones that we found. And then let's enable smelting of weapons. Because we have 3 poor auto pistols, which is all that we need. So any additional auto pistols that we've made, we can get rid of because we don't need them anymore. Kuro, I don't think you're allowed to wear that. No, that's not what I meant to do. They are obsessed with wolfskin parkas. A relationship? Kuro's ex-wife? Yeah, that's a big old no. Ugh, I shouldn't have used the word big. I apologize. It's a little insensitive. Given that we have Keegan the Walrus, Lennon from Space Walrus. But sorry, I don't mean to fat shame. Alright. We are slagging through those pistols. You are hauling a toque from... Oh, okay. That's not too far. I should have burned that Pila. Even though it's good. Still kind of pointless to own. Doesn't have a lot of market value. Alright. I feel pretty good. We haven't gotten visited by the Tooth Fairy yet. I think you all know what I mean when I say that. Got all these flak vests. So many flak vests, so little people to wear them. Alright, so looking at our stockpile, we're doing pretty good. Looks like everyone is slightly bored. So we know the drill here. Let it rip. Now this is obviously having way more of an effect on Serra than the other two. The other two have a lot more skill to build up. Already getting hypothermia. Send them all home. I think I can afford one little sandbag. Make sure he gets hit a little less. I'm sure we'll destroy the sandbag, but for 5 steel, it's not a big deal. Really? You took damage from that? Okay. I don't think Randy's going to bless us with bulk goods, or really any trader for that matter. Okay, we have a bunch of idlers. Checking. Okay, we're good to go again. What I can also work on is getting this back on and making more advanced components for bionics and armor. Okay, first sign of hypothermia. Hypothermia is probably Kuro. No, it's probably Home. Yeah, Home, let's get you in Mega Sloth Wool. I'm not sure how you actually literally repair a sandbag in real life. Sounds like a very complicated and strange process to me. So now Serra's cranking out some advanced components for bionics. Ideally, I'd want everyone first to have bionic legs so I can outrun any potential danger. And then bionic arms, bionic eyes, maybe one of each for everyone. Something like that. The defense of the ship reactor is going to take a lot of skill. So given how difficult it will be, I think it's really important that I have all hands on deck able to help. Alright, we have a bunch of idlers again. So all the shooters I'm going to have to become impaired. This is pretty funny. Alright, out there again. Condor, and then the rest of them. I like how they're chatting about recreation. Their recreation, quite literally, is to shoot Condor. Poor Condor here. In reality, his social should be tanking. Given that for fun they shoot at him. Okay, we need... Oh, wow. So he got so high he passed out. When the moment he turned hypothermic. I mean, that's kind of the danger of drugs and hypothermia, is the drugs have a pretty negative effect on your consciousness, and mix that with a little bit of hypothermia, and you just conk right out. Luckily, we weren't too far from the base. Alright, Kuro, stop that. I don't really think the sandbags are all that necessary. Of course, having her with hypothermia and stoned on smoke leaf trying to make advanced components is also laughable and takes a while. Alright, so we do have this outpost that is more intriguing than the others. The trouble here is... Oh, I guess we can pod there, pod back. There should be enough resources. So maybe I'll do that as the last thing I do this episode. I just need to, you know, get off of smoke leaf, which incidentally also makes you more hungry. Speaking of hunger, let's get some meals. Cooking while high. I think what I'm going to do here is turn these to cotton. We have an abundance of smoke leaf now, or psychoid plants and whatnot, so. Psychite tea. Don't think we need more of that. Go to sleep, Condor. What are you doing wandering around? So if we are going to attack that, we're going to want Serra and Condor, who are going to be the attackers, to have real weapons. I'm going to wait for Condor to wake up. And then Condor will have to ditch his shield belt as well. Huh, was that chat about practicing with shotguns? Yes. They apparently want to shoot Condor with shotguns. They're getting dark. Dark and evil. Alright, launch Condor Serra and launch 150 chem fuel and 2 go juice. We're gonna have them hopped up on go. Alright. And then before I do that, I want to make sure I'm going to the correct prison camp. I am. Alright, so we're going to want more pods. Ooh, this is interesting terrain. Alright, hopefully we don't OD on the go juice immediately. Ooh, you mortaring little bitches. Now, if we look at her, she is super, super fast. Alright, where's the turret? Turret is... oh, perfect. I can use this for cover. That is really not a very efficient turret location. Yes, attack me. You flake using loser. How are you as a pawn? That's a big no. I am not planning on letting a cannibalistic medic into the base. All right, let's shut down this stupid turret asshole. Mortar asshole, I should say. Oops, got a little too close there. Thanks, auto-pathing. You have your revolver? Alright. Oh, human meat? Yeah, you really are a cannibal. You are so dead, Shu. Firing in 8 seconds. Move and split up. Yep. It's not much of a fight, is it? Nope, not at all. It's my mortar now. Alright, Mr. Condor. Now we stand right there. Yep. Let's take out the batteries. Oh. It's winter, so there's really no solar power, so these batteries just will drain out. Oh, he's getting frostbite in there? You wuss. I was wondering how they're doing over here. They seem to be fine. Alright. Ta-da! Alright, let's get Serra and Condor doing their thing. Health. You're about to die off. That's totally fine. Chunk. What we're gonna need is some transpo pods. Pod launcher. And let's set fuel targets to 30. Oops, sorry, Condor. I didn't see you helping there. Alright, next up, we're going to want transport pods. I'm just having Condor cut through the mountain because it's faster than Serra running all the way around, but that's what she's doing anyway. Alright, and as the rules state, we can't profit off of mining here. But everything else is free game. So anything else I want to take with me, I can. That involves their base, you know? Alright, then who has the chem fuel? Whatever, let's just go up to 75. It's not like we're going to reclaim this chem fuel, I don't think. Claim. Condor, would you be so kind as to stockpile everything around here? Was this overhead mountain? Nope, it's constructed roof. Alright, they're going to be sleeping outside. It's not ideal, but hey. That's fine. 4 days until I'm leaving. How much? Oh, I have almost no time left in the episode, so let's just finish this off. We're going to want... Alright, I'll let them sleep. Condor. Ah, there's berries for you to eat. Oh, there's even meals. Alright, Sarah, time to rise and shine. I wanted to... There we go. That's the good stuff. Get rid of the roofing there, because I want to claim all this wood. I'm not cutting trees, I'm not doing mining, so I'm following the rules. But if I'm going to profit from this base, I am going to profit from this base. I'm going to strip it to the ground. So no chunks. Slag should be fine now, but I might not even have room for it. Or wait for it, I should say. Alright, that's enough. Let's get home so I can end this episode, because we're going to be over our allotted time. Okay, so I don't have weight necessarily for everything. So I can pick and choose. I'm going to take the LM... No, I'm not going to take the LM sheet. This, I guess, looks fine to me. Yep. Oh, wait. Cancel load. All that wood is definitely something I want. Forget the food. We have food, right? Really? Fine. Yeah, I'm just... Okay. I'll just bite the bullet. I want the wood. I want that. My people. And then... basically no steel. That's fine. Launch the group. To... here. We've rejoined. We ended up with some more mini turrets, which is awesome. And some more wood, which is also awesome. Alright, so successful raid. I did address pretty much all the tips that you guys offered me up. I really appreciate all the tips you had. If you have any more suggestions for me or feedback of any kind, like I always say, you should drop me a line. I'm always happy to hear from you all. If you're trying this for yourself, don't forget to share your story with me. I love to read the stories. Wow, look, I have so much stuff it's starting to scroll here. I love to read the stories. Hopefully I get a trade ship sooner than I have been. Oh, wait. Whoa. You shouldn't be mining. It is still winter. Jesus. Not doing a good job of that. Mr. Condor is on extreme break here. Yeah. I guess I hope you all tune in next time. So, farewell for now. And see you next time. Adios, everybody.